You are unsure about your strengths and want to find out directly what you are good at? In this video we give you 7 methods to find your strengths directly. People are satisfied when they do something they are good at. This applies to both professional and private life. By doing what you do well, you are more motivated and prouder because of your success. As a result, colleagues at work and friends will be amazed at what you can accomplish. Recognition and appreciation will follow. Therefore, if you know your strengths, you will consequently have a satisfying life. But how do you find out what your strengths are? Here I can show you 7 methods to find your strengths directly. Tip number 1. Ask other people. Sometimes it is possible that we find it very difficult to see our strengths and weaknesses. For this reason, you can ask other people who know you well. Here it is the best to ask only those people who can give you an honest opinion. A good guideline is 5 to 10 people. Ideally, there is at least one colleague who knows you in your professional environment. If you talk to them about your strengths, simply write down your strengths that you have in their opinion. Do not comment on this, but think about it afterwards. Tip number 2. Make a list. The classic thing to do is to ask yourself what you like to do and what you are good at. To be as detailed as possible, you should make a list of activities in different areas. For example, write down the following categories: organizational activities, analytical thinking, physical activities, dealing with languages, processing information, in the interpersonal sphere, in music, in the artistic field, in handicraft activities, in the technical field, in education, or in commercial. For example, create a point system like in school for that, so that you can directly evaluate whether you enjoy it or whether it gives you satisfaction. Although this evaluation will not be easy for you in some areas, you will still get a rough direction of your strengths. Tip number 3. Browse through your messages. Praise and appreciation are a clear sign that you have done something well. It could also be a sign that you enjoyed things a lot and thus reflect your strength. Read through your messages like emails or notes and see what other people appreciate about you. When did they write, "You did that well"? Even testimonials with continuous text give you an initial idea of what your strengths might be. Tip number 4. Your past is a big help. If you still have problems finding your strength, a look into your past can help you. Search here for events or problems that you had to solve and overcome. How did you do that and what made you stand out here? Tip number 5. Self-observation. Instead of looking in the past, you can also take a certain amount of time and pay special attention to what comes easy to you during this time. Here, focus on your feelings after you have done something. Which challenge that you have mastered made you happy and satisfied? To answer these questions and to keep an overview, you can also use a notebook or a kind of diary. Write down your tasks and activities during the day and rate how well you did and how much fun you had. Tip number 6. Your impatience is a sign. There are some situations where you show people something and you get totally impatient because they can't do it on their own, although you find this activity really easy. Try to find these situations because they are a good indicator of your strength. Tip number 7. Do a personality test. There are some tests on the internet for free that can show you a tendency of your strength. They don't have to reflect your personality in every detail, but they show you your most important characteristics. A very well-known free test is 16 personalities, which can explain to you after 10 to 15 minutes of answering questions which of 5 personality types you are likely to have in the area of mind, energy, nature, tactics, and identity. Another very well-known test is the value in action test, which was developed by the American psychologist Seligman and his colleague Peterson. It goes beyond the professional environment and also analyzes your general virtues. These were the tips to help you to find your strength. Good luck in your search, and don't forget that you have to implement these strengths every day for a happy and satisfied life. If these tips have helped you, I would be very happy to get a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment to tell me about your experience with this topic. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click on the bell so that you won't miss a new video.